The couple never expected that, even though they were just trying to secretly date at the company, the entire workplace ended up finding out. To keep others from noticing, they often exchanged barbs in front of colleagues, acting like sworn enemies. But once back home, they couldn't help being intimate again. The reason they chose a secret office romance was both to avoid workplace gossip, and to prevent being transferred to another department by the company, because that would mean they couldn't see each other anymore. However, one day they happened to run into each other in the elevator. Although thrilled inside, Mary had to act completely calm. Because the elevator was crowded, it stopped on every floor. Then their supervisor suddenly praised Mary, since she had done an excellent job on her recent assignment. She even asked Jack what he thought of Mary's work, which instantly made Jack nervous. He hurriedly complimented Mary's performance. To avoid suspicion, Mary immediately traded jabs with him. Yet in the supervisor's eyes, even though the two often argued, they seemed to get along much better than she had imagined. Mary panicked at once, and quickly added that she could barely even remember Jack's name. Fortunately, the supervisor didn't read too much into it. As more people packed into the elevator, the two were squeezed toward the very back. A perfect chance to whisper. Mary murmured that they had almost been exposed just now. Jack also sighed how close it was. Then, because it was so crowded, their hands accidentally brushed. They tensed for a second, but soon their fingers intertwined. Over the weekend, the two finally had time to go see a movie. Mary specifically told Jack they could call each other by their first names now. But every time Mary said Jack, she felt incredibly shy. Jack teased her on purpose, saying he hadn't caught what she said, and deliberately called out Mary several times in a row. This made Mary's heart feel like it was about to leap out of her chest. After the movie, they coincidentally ran into a senior from their company, Jimmy, who was also Mary's upperclassman from university. Jimmy then invited them to grab a meal together. Throughout the dinner, Mary kept texting Jack, not to reveal they were a couple. But Jack knew Mary and Jimmy had dated during college, so he felt a little jealous and really wanted to declare their relationship to mark his territory. At Mary's pleading, he ultimately held back. Once the meal ended and they were finally alone again, Jack immediately went in for a kiss, but Mary stopped him. She was afraid another acquaintance might appear. So Jack seized the chance to invite Mary back to his place, where they then did some blush-worthy things.